Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. I'm so grateful to have you. If you're new, make sure that you subscribe and get notifications when I upload new videos. I try to do at least one or two a day. I do have a full-time job in addition to the YouTube channel now, though, so I'm not able to put as much time into it as I like to. This is what I love. My day job pays the bills because I never could figure out how to get this to do that. I know some people are successful at it, but I just never figured it out. So good luck to you if you're trying, if you're a reader. I hope and pray that you figure it out and that when you do, you tell me how I can. Because I would love to quit my day job, but I can't. It pays the bills. Anyway, this is what I love, and the question that I get asked most often by people is, how can you do this and confess Christianity at the same time? And to tell you the truth, I haven't really figured that out either, but I just know that both are relevant. Both are real. And I don't really need to figure it out. Maybe you need to figure it out. I'm okay with it. I got okay with it. And, you know, Jesus was, he stirred the pot. He came into a very legalistic religion and turned it into a relationship, a very personal relationship that we can have through him to our Creator. And so that's going to look different, because it looked different when he came. They didn't expect him to come as a baby. They were looking for a king. They never imagined that a king would come through the birth canal. But how else are kings going to be on earth? I mean, you know, you see what I'm getting at? And so it's not exactly what people think about when they think about Christianity. The cards that I use, and that I'm not afraid to test the spirits and to read the spirits, to read the energy, to listen for the Holy Spirit to come through various forms of media like cards and dice and things like that. It doesn't look like your typical, you know, every Sunday go to church, sit on the pew person. But that was the same way that Jesus was. He was not what they expected, and they ended up crucifying him because he confused them so much, because they could not understand how he could come and eradicate all of their laws and all of their rules and all of their regulations through one sacrifice, being his own life. And so maybe that's the answer, is that this doesn't look like what you expected, but that doesn't mean it's not real. It's very real. All right, so what do you want to do? Of course, we have to go to sweet tea for the soul. Sweet tea for the soul has become one of my favorite things to use on this channel. Spirit, what would you like to say to us this morning? The song that came through was Giving You Up by Cameron Marlowe, and it's about letting go of someone who was pretty much like an addiction. Like, you were addicted to this relationship. Like, you can become addicted to people, and they can be very bad influences sometimes. Like, it could be a very unhealthy relationship where this person, and there was other songs that came through, like Fall in Love by Bailey Zimmerman. It's like, you ain't trying to fall in love. You're just trying to use somebody to get to your next place that you're trying to get to, or your next thing. You know, it's like, that ring is not really on your finger. It's a smoke ring, and it's going to disappear as fast as you've had it put there, because once that shine wears off, you're going to be looking for something bigger, and a bigger shine. That was one. And then we had Journey with Faithfully, which is about loving somebody who's on the road. It was about somebody who was in a band, but it could be anybody that travels, and like you have somebody that travels and you're faithful to them, and how much they appreciate your faithfulness, because it's not easy to love somebody who's away all the time. And it's like discovering each other all over again, and how much they appreciate that also, because they never get tired of falling in love with you all over again. So there was a lot of songs that indicated love in this reading. And then at the very end, I said, just give me one song to wrap it all up in one song. And then I got Giving You Up by Cameron Marlowe, which is so unfortunate, because I felt a lot of love and a lot of deep connection in the relationship throughout the songs that I heard this morning. But there's also a lot of arguing, because Chris Stapleton Fire Away came out as well. So it's like one of those relationships where it's almost so passionate that it crosses the line over into volatile. Like when you're passionate and you're making love, it's off the charts hot, it's wonderful. But at the same time, when it gets, monotonous, and the day-to-day of life shows up, and the money's not when it needs to be, where it needs to be, and the fights start, it's like your fights can be just as vicious as your lovemaking. And so that's why they say there's a thin line between love and hate, because that passion can so easily turn to anger and be just as explosive as the love that you feel for the person. All right, so that just kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of where the reading might be headed, because that was the songs that came out. All right, so what do you want to say to the collective today? They that mourn, and we've been getting this a lot, and I know that a lot of us in this collective have lost loved ones. A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. Ecclesiastes 3:4. In the Old South, mourning used to be a big deal. No decent Southerner would be sent to the hereafter without a lengthy ceremony and an even more extended period of mourning. Women wore black hats and dresses, swishing the sweltering air with handheld funeral fans. Men wore black suits and ties. A black wreath was hung on the door of the bereaved family's home, and all the mirrors were covered in black crepe. Most importantly, folks respected the privacy of families who had suffered loss. Like almost every aspect of modern life, however, send-offs these days are often short and sweet. Friends and family come to offer covered dishes and sympathy, and those who mourn are expected to bounce back and get on with life, whether they are ready or not. But Jesus understands a broken heart and draws close to those who are hurting. He said, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted." Faith check. Mourning lays a crushing burden of separation upon us, but God lifts our burdens and cradles our hearts. Our destination is a place far greater than we know. For some, the journey's quicker. For some, the journey's slow. And I was thinking about this because I have been struggling so much with my husband's death. And it's like I'm getting further away from it, and it should be getting easier, but it's not. It's like the further I get away from it, the harder it gets. And I have a hard time focusing to work. This is the only thing that I can do where I don't have a hard time focusing. And so I kind of depend on the readings for my own comfort as well, and hopefully it will help you in the process. All right, Spirit, use the red I'm hearing. Okay. This is a deck of 22 major tarot cards. I just shuffled them. They're called Tarot of the Heart. They're very weathered and worn because they've been wet. Judgment and Temperance in reverse. So it's like there's a situation that you're seeing the truth about, and it's like, I've lost my patience with this. You're about ready to get over this even. I don't know if I can even shuffle these, but the way I typically shuffle them is just like this. I assure you, anything that happens miraculously here is the spirit, because I'm not that gifted. I'm not I can't count cards. I don't know how to put them in a certain order to make them come out a certain way. They just do what they do. Okay, there's about to be a tower where we don't see it coming. Somebody's not using their intuition about hope. You have a hope, or you don't realize you have a hope, but you do. And I think this is about that relationship that you thought is over, but you're going to have a very powerful realization, and it's a tower. And then there's going to be a wheel behind that tower, gee Louise, and there's some manipulation at play here, and that's what you're going to see the truth about. So somebody's been manipulating, it looks like, and in the process, somebody's gotten hurt, and it looks like they haven't been using their intuition about it either. But let's see what comes out. Let's see what comes out for us today. Spirit, how do you want to show us how this happened? Let's get some sacred destiny, because I like to have a good foundation to build upon. We need to know what direction to take our lives in, right? Okay, healing, chaos, and patience. So there's about to be a fight, it looks like. You're about to go through some healing chaos, because your healing chaos is leading you to change. Spirit is redirecting your life through healing chaos. Have you ever been through healing chaos? Have you ever felt like you were in this is healing chaos is leading you to freedom. So you might be doing a lot of purging, a lot of crying right now. Oh, you're about to have a new beginning. New beginnings. You're starting something new, and you don't even see it coming, I don't think, because enlightenment came out in reverse, and we have a tower here. So there's about to be something that's about to happen that's going to be very powerful for you, and it's leading you to something new. You don't see it coming, though. You have a lot of hope. You don't realize how much. You don't see how much hope you have for some reason. You feel like you're in a hopeless situation, and you're having to start over for some reason. Like you're having to completely start over. All right, let's see what this energy oracle would say, because it's been a very good deck for us. You're going to have to take action when it comes to healing. All right. That could mean, oh, you're going to take action that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Somebody's about to do something to rock your world, and you don't even see it coming. You are a woman that's holding a coin, and you're about to take action. You might be a woman who is a very wealthy woman, has a good career. All right, Spirit, talk to us here. There's a man holding a heart and an adjacent possibility. So there's an adjacent possibility that could lead you to love, but you're so married to your agenda that you're not willing to look at this even as a possibility for some reason. And again, you're not using your intuition. So my question is, why are you not using your intuition? Like, what is going on here that is keeping you from using? Hold on 1 second, please. All right, back to our adjacent possibility. So this came out in reverse. This is what you're not using your intuition about, is that there's somebody that loves you, and I don't think you even see it as a possibility. Like, this person you might not even know loves you. You might not even, like, they might be secretly holding this in, and you don't have any idea. This could be something that's being hidden from you on purpose, too. There's an older woman in your life, like a grandmother that's somehow significant. I see that. This person that's in love with you could have long hair. If they're masculine, I mean long hair. There's somehow red flowers that are significant here. This person has beautiful skin. They look very gentle and very kind and very compassionate. They look like they have a lot of love. And I don't think they're in reverse because they are a manipulator, but they could be. We're gonna find out more. I want to find out what you're not using your intuition about. So let's see. Let's use light seers today and see what comes out of light seers. For some reason, my eyes fell on that. I love this deck of cards. I think it's a beautiful deck. I have Pisces here, and I have all the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And oh, somebody is definitely in love. They might be younger than you also. See, the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This could be you being in love. You might be in love with somebody, this man. You might be in love with this man and you think there's not a possibility for this, but there is. You just think that it should happen the way that you think. Oh my goodness, look. Oh my gosh, you guys, look. The King and Queen of Cups. How do you do that? I'm like, that's Spirit. I feel Spirit is strong with us this morning in this message. Every morning, but oh wow. Somebody's healing from a love. They're healing from this love. So maybe you had a loss of some kind, or you've had a surgery or sickness, or for some reason you're healing, and you also have a lot of memories with this person. So it's somebody that you maybe lost. They could have broken up with you. Libra's here, and so is Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries. Why did I say Aries? I'm okay. Alright, so what are we not using our intuition about, Spirit? Because I'm curious. There's King of Wands and an Ace of Wands in reverse. So there's somebody who's very passionate, very charismatic. This is the king who rules with an iron fist. He is not going to put up with anybody posing a threat to his tribe, or he could be a black person of, like a dark complexion. Definitely has a Leo vibe. See the lion back here? That indicates that this is strong Leo. But we also have Aries and Sagittarius here as well. What you're not using your intuition about is the Ace of Wands. Like, you think this person is not turned on by you, or maybe you even think that they're mad at you. Clarify how they do feel, because you don't know. Oh wow, they want to have a relationship with you, but right now they're afraid to take a risk because you are giving off a vibe that you're not ready for a relationship. So there's somebody that's very much in love with you, but they're withholding their passion. They're restraining themselves from moving in your direction for a relationship because you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is not somebody this is usually somebody who's divorced or widowed. And they are like, see how you have your back to all of this? And you're looking this way and you're like, I'm not even available, so don't come near me. You have like walls up. And so this person is respecting your boundaries. Aries is here, Libra again, and we have a lot of Aries here. A lot of Aries. We have Leo also. There's a lot of fire in this reading. All right, so what you're not using your intuition about is how passionate this person is about you. They are wanting to come in your direction. They want to take a leap of faith to have a relationship with you, but you don't even see it as a possibility, or they don't. Somebody doesn't think that you're open to this. So what is their hope for, Spirit? Somebody's not going to be the Knight of Wands. Sagittarius is here. So it's like, they want to come in your direction so desperately. In fact, they want to come to you and tell you the truth about how they're feeling, and you're not using your intuition. You don't think this person cares about you. You might not even recognize this person is in your around you. Like, they have kept it so secret that you don't even know they exist. You might not even know this person exists. My feelings are on empty, but where have you been my whole life? So it's like you've come out of a hard time. You've come out of a difficult situation, and somebody has black hair and has a lot of gray or silver, and it's beautiful, long, beautiful hair. Holes in your jeans, like in the knees, a leather jacket. You could have a watch or a smartwatch. May wear a lot of bracelets. Beautiful. Love the ocean. But let me show you what you have here. See right here? This is an air sign. This is air. But over here you have a cup that you're hiding. And you have your love on lockdown. You're like, I'm not gonna fall in love. I'm just not. I don't want any love right now. I'm not ready for love. I'm just not ready. And so that's the message this person is getting. They are very passionate about you. Or maybe you think they are passionate and they're not. We're going to find out though. All right, what would this person say? They would say, I think I miss you. So this person thinks they miss you. I miss you so much all the time, actually. So this is somebody that you do know, you have known, and they terribly miss you. All right, what else would they say? They would say, I hate you, fuck you, fuck you. So maybe this is anger. My feelings are on empty. I'm empty. My feelings are on E. So they miss you, but they hate you. Maybe they are mad. Maybe they're mad because you won't give them a chance. Why are they mad? Like, what are you talking about? I can't love you the way that I want, and you drive me crazy. So this person, they don't hate you. They hate that they can't get to you for some reason. What the fuck is up with you? You are a mystery to this person. Like, somebody cannot see the trees, the forest for the trees, or however that old saying goes. This is crazy. Let's get a little more depth. What's going on here? Show me how this happened. Somebody wanted to have union and go into their life purpose. This is a relationship that would help you to grow, definitely. All right, well, how did this happen? Something happened that was dark. The moon is here. Cancer's here. And somebody, because of what happened here, became very guarded. And they were like, I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to have a relationship. I'm not ready to start over. I'm very vulnerable, and I know that, and I'm going to put my guard up because I've been through so much. You could have been through a very dysfunctional relationship, and now you just don't want anything to do with love. All right, what's being hidden? Oh, that flew out. This spark that's in reverse. Why is it in reverse? I mean, I don't understand why it keeps coming out in reverse. Okay. Because somebody is resistant. They're guarded. They're resistant. And they don't want to tempt themselves, and they're not willing to express their truth. So they're holding back how they feel, because to show you affection would mean that they had to get honest with themselves about how they feel. What is their truth? May we see their truth that they're hiding? They're hiding some truth. Karma, justice, and balance, and their higher self. That to be with you would be justice. It would make things right. Well, what are they showing? That they have a third party and that they're wearing a facade about their beliefs. All right, let me tell you what I see going on here. I see somebody who's probably has a twin flame. You're about to have an epiphany, though. We have the tower there. We have the tower here. I see somebody who knows that they are a spiritual connection to you, but they're not wanting anyone to know that. Like, they are hiding this from other people, and they're enjoying having a third party right now. They might be partying and wearing a facade and pretending like you're not even real. All right, so that's why you're guarded, because you know this person is hiding their feelings from yourself and others, but they think they miss you. They miss you. They miss you very badly, and they can't love you the way they want. So it's like, fuck you, I hate you. No, you don't hate them. You want to be with them. You hate yourself. That's who you hate. All right, what's going to happen next? Somebody is going to have the courage to change, but it came out in reverse. Why is it in reverse? Because of some seeds that were planted in the spring that are going to come to fruition. There's going to be sun, strength, and empowerment. Leo is here very strongly. So you are going to grow stronger and become empowered, and you don't have the courage to change right now, but there's going to be something that's going to strengthen and become empowered in you to actually have the courage to change. What are the changes they need to make? There's the Ace of Cups. You need to show love. You're in your comfort zone right now, and you're trying not to remember. You're trying to forget because of some regrets that you have. You have some repressed guilt and regret when it comes to this relationship, because this is a contract. You made a contract with this person. At some point, you made Saturn is here until debt tears apart. So there could be financial constraints as well. But somebody needs to show love. And indeed, I see that they're very passionate about you. But right now, they have a fear that you'll reject them. And I can see why, because you are putting off a vibe that you don't want this, that you don't want to be in any kind of relationship. All right, so show us what we need to do differently. Divine Feminine does not see their rejection. What do you mean the mirrors in reverse? It's like you can't see the rejection. You're shattered. You're hurt. You've been hurt because you've been rejected. Somebody rejected you. All right, what's being hidden is that they're avoiding being alone. So they're with somebody because they're afraid to be alone. And this person is like nourished. They need nourishment. They need soul growth. And they need to use their intuition about this karmic lesson, this repeated pattern or a past life love. Deja vu is here. Somebody is avoiding being alone because they need to be nourished. They need to grow up. This person secretly needs to grow up, and they're afraid of being alone. All right, so, but in the process of you being with this person that's secretly giving you all this nourishment, you're rejecting somebody who is very connected to you, and it's breaking their heart. All right, so what's being shown? That you're sidetracked and you're trying to forget. What are they going to do next, Spirit? You're going to know you're beautiful. All right, what else? So somebody could be doing this to you. You're going to have intimacy. Ooh. Clarify having intimacy with somebody beautiful. There's a confession that you need to make, but you're waiting for the right time to tell this person how you feel. You're going through a lot of feelings about you and this person being separated, but this person is shattered and they don't see this rejection. Who's being rejected? Like, show me what you're talking about. There's Divine Masculine. They feel like they are the one that's being rejected by you because of their lust and being shallow, not having any depth. It's like they are very sexually attracted to you. And you're both here together. Look, together. As how this happened. Like, they feel like there's no depth to this and that it's just lust. What's the truth, Spirit? Somebody secretly was avoiding being alone. The truth is that somebody's better off not wanting this so badly because of this person pretending. This person's not ready to get honest with themselves or with the world about this connection, okay? And so you're wasting your time on them at this point. What does this person need to do right now? You need to set boundaries because there's an addiction and there needs to be forgiveness. All right? Anything else we need to know about this particular connection? Somebody is a twin flame and they have to make a decision. This is going to be real short and sweet. You have to make a decision about a twin flame. You use your intuition. What might they know if they use their intuition? What would you Spirit, what would you tell this person about this decision, about this twin flame? Spirit would say you need to go slow. This person has an addiction. You need to have good boundaries, forgiveness, be supportive. Something was strictly sexual. They're going to need time apart because of this. This addiction could be an addiction to substances, money, food. I mean, it could be anything. Video games. It could be anything. You could be addicted to this person, though. Like I said in the beginning, or they could have an addiction and you're going to have to make a decision. What do I do with this? Do I forgive this person and give them another chance? Do I show them support? Because right now you're feeling very rejected. You're very rejected feeling. But there's another possibility. Clarify the other possibility. So, that somebody is unavailable because of finances and it's fate. So right now their money is upside down. What's going to be the outcome of that? They're going to need to get stable. So right now this person needs you to let them have some space to do their healing. They're vulnerable and they need to get balanced. Put away the computer. You're longing. You're on different pages and there's a warning. So just know that right now this person is not ready to get honest. They're not using their intuition about this at all. They have an addiction, or you do. Somebody here needs financial stability. Like, this is not something that I would want to take on. So I can see why you're acting like the Queen of Swords if you're the feminine here and the masculine is the one that's struggling. But it could be reversed. Reverse any roles you need to. But there's somebody here that is wearing a facade about their beliefs and they're partying. They have third parties, probably drugs and alcohol or something to that nature. And also somebody else, I think, is in the mix here. Show me what's going on with the masculine here, Spirit. What's going on with the masculine? The masculine has regret and they're working on their self-worth. What's going on with the feminine here? There's the twin flame. The twin flame is the feminine and she's being patient while this masculine gets his shit together. And they're seeing signs. What's holding this relationship together? Right now there's deception. Why is there deception? Clarify what you mean. It's about the family. They're deceived about family. What's the truth? Oh, that came out with force. That there's a commitment, but the answer is no in reverse. So it's like, it's no right now to this commitment. But they're deceiving themselves because you're family. They have free will, but it's in reverse. So what does that mean? Somebody feels like a victim. Somebody plays the victim here and they need to refocus. They're not the victim. They're putting you in a position of being the victim. Look, they have their fresh starts here, but they're not seeing that they're going to have one. And there's going to be a tower. I have to pull a card on the tower. Show me what the tower is, Spirit. The tower is healing. somebody is going to realize that you're not moving towards them, you're moving away, and there needs to be healing. All right, what's going to be the outcome of this? They're spying on the feminine. Look, the divine feminine is here. They know you're the divine feminine. They're watching you, and they're considering ending something. But let's see what are they thinking about ending? There's somebody that they love. They're with somebody that they truly love. Yeah, they want to end a relationship they have with a water sign to show you love, but they have to do that first. They have to. Why are they resistant to this water sign and ending it? They're not using their intuition about this healing and about how much fulfillment their wishes would be fulfilled and how excited they would be if they would just let go. They're holding on to this person because this person gives them, it keeps them from being alone, because you're not really showing them that you want a relationship, and they're not really ready for one. They're not ready. And you are going to maintain your independence right now, set boundaries because of an addiction. You're going to forgive this person for whatever they've done. Yet they're having to be financially stable. Like, they're not financially stable, I don't think. They are trying to forget about you right now, but they're not really able to do that. They're not going to be able to do that. That is what they're not using their intuition about how much they would love this to be part of their life. That they could have you. But anyway, that's what I see. And let's just get you some guidance from these. What would you tell the masculine to your spirit? Wow. You didn't imagine it. See, they're like in denial. Stop waiting by the phone for them. A self-empowered woman waits for no one. So the feminine is waiting for you to call. Spirit wants you to know that there's a feminine who's waiting by the phone for you. The more authentic you become, the more attention you'll get. Resist the urge to contact them if you're feeling lonely. And don't take it personally when someone turns their attention elsewhere. So if this person looks for somebody else to show them love, don't get your panties in a wad, because you're not ready for them, and you're gonna regret something that's happened. You're going to have regret, and it's going to help you with your self-worth. If it's affecting your self-worth, I guess. What would you say to the feminine here? Kick up your heels and have some fun. Keep your chin up. Focus on yourself instead of them. Yeah, this person's been ugly to you. You do you no matter what that is. And seeing angel numbers 111 and 1111 are signs of affirmation. And when I started this video, this is a journey to discover the real you, and timing is personal. Don't expect anyone to change theirs for you. What I see here, divine timing is in charge, not you. And heal any issues you have with your mother. It looks like you have been dealing with mom issues here. And that's what it looks like, is they're avoiding being by themselves, so they're with this karmic partner. I think they have feelings for them, though. I think they've been together for a long time, and secretly they are using their intuition, but they're not being honest with you about that. And they feel like you're not like open to this relationship anyway, because they're not ready. They know that they're not ready. You are. I think you've done the healing work. I think right now you're just not willing to put yourself in harm's way by being with somebody who has no stability. You know, you would have to take on somebody and take care of them, and they have an addiction. And addictions are very tough to overcome. So Spirit is telling you to go slow with this person. Not to go, they're saying be supportive and be forgiving, but don't become a doormat, and don't let this person walk. You need to be the Queen of Swords with somebody that's in this kind of shape, because they're not ready for a relationship with you at all. All right, angels, how are you working in this situation? Prayer or relationship. Spirit's working on this relationship using fire. You might be a fire sign. Sexuality, a partnership, nature, and love. I mean, how much more beautiful could you get? And then you have wisdom, giving you the wisdom to know what to do with this situation. Let's get the wisdom of your best friend. Best friend, what would you tell this person if they were your best friend? Do-it-yourself bangs might not be the answer. And don't worry, baby, everything will turn out all right. Maybe this person is your best friend, and maybe they try to cut their own hair. Everything's going to turn out all right. That's what they would tell you. Don't worry, baby, everything's going to be all right. Okay, talk to me about this masculine and their finances. Somehow sports, we have a gift, we have the office, we have somebody being a promoter and having a strategy in sports. So somebody is going to get a gift from an office, and then they're going to have a strategy. They're going to be a promoter and have a strategy when it comes to sports. Clarify the outcome of the sports. Holy cow. Look at here, baby. You're an artist. Look, the death card is in the wrong deck. So there's going to be a very big transformation. And it's divinely guided that you not see this coming, but it's leading to a windfall. Wow, masculine. Check you out. You're going to the next level. I'm going to put the windfall back in because everybody deserves a shot at that, right? What's going on with the feminine and her money, Spirit? What's going on? Oh, Spirit says there's somebody that's unreliable. They're doing odd jobs, and you're not supposed to talk about this. Be quiet about it. All right, anything we can know? Somebody had a loss, and they need to be cautious when it comes to spell work and leaving a legacy and being a perfectionist. Damn. I'm sorry. Clarify the outcome of the spell work. It looks like it wasn't good. It just has to do with it wasn't good. You had setbacks. But you're going to sell something and then you're going to take off. It has to do with your transportation. You might be selling a car or buying one. All right. So that's what I have for you. I hope you got something out of the message. If you did, let me know. It sounds like the typical twin flame journey to me, to be honest with you. Divine badass and warrior goddess and gypsy. That's what I got for you. All right, let's see what Spirit's trying to say to you. You're a divine badass, number 2. You may feel under pressure to conform, maybe to someone else's opinion or even to your own previous plans or ideas. See, you have an idea of how this should all play out. You're not looking at that there could be a possibility that it could be playing out in a different way. Don't give your power to make choices away to another, whether that's the choice of what to believe or how to behave. Don't give away your power to the past if it will take you away from what you know is true now. Even if it seems to be more difficult in the short term, trust that living what you know is true and right for you is the only way that you can gain the happiness and fulfillment that you want and deserve. You're a beautiful divine rebel, a soul stirrer, one who rattles cages and rocks boats in the name of truth, love, and wisdom. You believe that we need to create a world that takes care of all beings. You won't be talked out of what you know is true, deep in your soul. You refuse to be put down or manipulated by anyone. That's that Queen of Swords. That's you. You won't let fear, yours or anyone else's, control you. You rebel against belief systems that would put doubt in your mind and fear in your heart. You are your own person, and you know that trying to fit in is only for those who are afraid to stand out. You don't insult yourself by trying to be anyone other than your true self. You know that you don't need to be like anyone else. You are amazing and valuable just as you are. You can inspire others to overcome their fears just by believing in the truth of your heart and going after what you want with passion and confidence. You are a badass in a good way. Sacred ritual. Time to shake what the Divine Mother gave you. Let your body move freely with joy and delight as you shake, shimmy, strut, and spin, and know that you're shaking off any negativity, jealousy, disappointment, or betrayal. You're clearing your energy, becoming fresh and ready to be you once again, completely defiant and joyfully. And then I just happen to have Gypsy next, so I'm going to go ahead and read that. You are encouraged to say yes to new opportunities and adventures, ideas, and connections, especially the ones that fill your heart with a sense of excitement, perhaps just before your mind begins to dwell on doubts and concerns, trying to talk you out of something before you even give it a chance. You can handle the unfamiliar better than most. Once you get your bearings, you'll find a way to thrive, to enjoy what you discover and experience. Let the yearning of your soul to explore the new and exciting inspire you. The unfamiliar and the unknown hold great blessings for you. Open yourself up to new horizons. There's a wanderlust in your soul, that heart quest for new worlds and amazing experiences. You are supported to feel this way, or you're supposed to feel this way. You have a gypsy soul that will always seek out something new and different. This is just how your life is meant to be, a divine adventure. And there is an adventure that is meant just for you, places to see, people to meet, experiences to have. You're meant to go on a journey inside of yourself and out in the world. You're meant to explore a world bigger than the one you currently know. It is going to happen. Trust in divine timing. Be open to what life has in store for you. Maybe you are a little afraid and wonder if you're brave enough. Quick answer, you are brave enough and then some. Maybe you worry that you have missed your chance, but you cannot miss your destiny. It's right here waiting for you, and your gypsy soul is going to grow and fulfill even more of the purpose for which you were born. Sacred ritual. Find a place where you can stand comfortably and say aloud, through unconditional love, I give the universe permission to guide me on a divine adventure. I trust the gypsy in my heart, which urges me to explore the new and unfamiliar and to make the entire world my home. I am curious and open. I trust that I will be looked after as I take my soul's journey. Then open your arms wide as if you're embracing your future, the adventures that are meant for you, and all the beautiful blessings that life will bring to you. For now, you are open, ready, and willing to receive. Gently scoop up all those good things and accept them into your heart. And then we have Warrior Goddess, number 25. I just turned right to it. This is not a time to play it safe, nor is it time to allow another to take the lead in your life. You need to believe in yourself and trust that your instincts guiding you are correct. If you need to take action, do it. Speak up, say yes, say no. Trust your inner truth completely. Be bold. The universe will answer your boldest actions with affirmation, and you'll move through the consequences of your actions with grace and courage, ending up exactly where you're meant to be. Spiritual guidance. You are ready. Life has been preparing you. Your experiences have made you stronger and wiser. You have spirit and you have courage. Believe in yourself. You're a warrior goddess, an empowered divine person. Trust that your foundations are strong. Put your faith in the universe. It has been your life coach and guide all along, helping you build up your inner resources, encouraging you to realize the power that has always been within you. The universe believes in you. When you feel it is time to take a step, take it with confidence. When you ask for help from the universe, ask with boldness and total confidence that your prayers will be answered in the best possible way. You have the right to require that your personal space be respected. You have divine permission and encouragement to claim your rightful place in the world. You are meant to say no to behavior that is dishonest, manipulative, and bullying. The warrior goddess uses her sacred anger to set a boundary and speak her truth, not to attack another. She uses her inner fire to live with integrity, even if the right choices for her seem hard or frightening at the time. She knows that the universe has her back, so she is willing to be true to herself no matter what. She places integrity above all else. She knows that compromising her self respect to win a battle will end up losing her the war. Sacred ritual. If possible, lie face down on the floor with your forehead touching the earth. As you breathe out, you will now release any doubt or fears into the earth. She will take them from you and transform them and send them back to you as renewed energy, which you can absorb as you breathe in. So you're having to set boundaries with somebody, forgive them, they've hurt you. You're not really wanting anything to do with this relationship right now as far as it moving into a complete relationship, but it's not because you don't really want it, it's because this person is just not ready. They need to get their shit together big time. So if you're the one that needs to get your shit together, get moving, because you're wasting valuable time. This person is beautiful. Higher self, may we have some guidance from you. Damn, we got a lot. Okay, take the first step. Take that first step. You're worrying too much. You need to get a different perspective on this. You're stronger than you know. You have the light. You need to let this go and go with the flow. I think you're having a hard time letting go of this relationship because you feel like a failure. You're not a failure. You just have to put in the work, and you can do it. You can do this work. The healing work has to begin for this masculine or feminine, whoever is struggling here. But until they are willing to do the work, the other person has to move on with their life and go ahead and do whatever they have to do. If that means getting into a different relationship because somebody is willing to show you affection and the love that you need right now, take that step. Do not wait for this person. Do not wait for them. They are not, right at this moment, they are not worth waiting for. They're just not. They're not putting in any effort. They're pretending that this isn't real, that this is just something you imagined. How dare they? They know better. All right, let's see. CQVULJU12. My phone a while ago, when I opened it to clear some of the data, it said I had 11 hours and 11 minutes left on my battery. HKHOIFD7. I'm sorry you're going through this. BPGNTNV11. Okay. HLMLSQN11 again. You're funny. All right, let's pull some trinkets. Trinkets, please, for this reading. There's a skeleton key. A sister is someone to dream, cry, sing, and laugh with. An elephant. A buck. Might be the buck moon. A mouse. It looks like a little toy mouse. A palm tree. Excuse me. I have the letter D as in dog. I have a plain heart. I have an angel. I have a bow tie, and I have a maple leaf or a marijuana leaf. All right, let's get some trinkets from this side. All right, I have a metalhead, gear. Could be a mechanic though. I have believe in love, a horse, a lotus flower, a prick or cactus, a crown. Somebody's a queen. Somebody has blue eyes. There's a marble, an arrow, Sagittarius. I have the Eiffel Tower, an elephant with a heart on its trunk, a rocking horse for a baby, and I have a piece of tiger's eye crystal. And then I have a handcuff that says freedom, and it's actually broken. This handcuff broke sometime in the recent past. It was never like that before. So somebody is maybe recently out of an incarceration for some reason. All right. I hope you have a wonderful day. I got to get out of here. I have a lot of work to get done. Be blessed now. Bye-bye.